The following segment is sponsored by Creative Society.
As the temperatures heat up, we are all at the mercy of our air conditioning units and hoping they work properly. That requires good maintenance, and there's a big difference between hiring an established company and going with a cheap fly-by-night crew. Shawn McGraw from American Veteran Air Conditioning is with us this morning. Hi, Shawn.
Good morning. Good to see you.
Good to see you. As most people could guess, American Veteran is a veteran-owned company, and taking care of customers is really the mission you carry out. And for you, you've told me you found a lot of times veterans are just the guys who can get it done, right?
Yes, absolutely. That's exactly my experience with it. Told folks before, if you want to see the reality of humanity, you want to see the best of folks, go talk to some veterans. In a war zone or in a wartime environment, that's when you see the best and the worst in folks. And generally, with our military members, you see the best in them. And we pulled them in at our place, and we see the best in them here. And it's amazing to see what they can accomplish.
It's a great team that you have, and you care so much about people that I know you hate it when you see a homeowner getting ripped off. You've told me about times when you have to go and clean up a job after some other AC guy just kind of plopped a cheap unit down on somebody's property without thinking about the long-term needs. You hate to see that, don't you?
I do, and it's not necessarily on the homeowner on that aspect because ignorance seems like a bad word. It's not. All that really means is I don't know what I don't know. Mm-hmm. And how often do you have your air conditioner replaced or your heat pump replaced? So if you don't know what you're supposed to be looking for, then it's difficult to find the contractor apart from price as to what's going to be the best fit for you. And unfortunately, we always get what we paid for. But in that essence, that's not an excuse for somebody to be degrading or doing less work and just getting out of the door. It might be ignorance on their part, or it might be whatever it is. The job's not done right, and it hurts to have to go back after they thought they had a finished product, and we're like, look, I'm sorry, we got to upsize this return. We got to add some extra ductwork. They well oversize your system for your home, whatever it might be. It needs to be fixed now. It needs to be addressed. But instead of starting from the beginning, we got to start from in the middle, and it usually costs more starting from the middle and trying to make up what should have been done in the back end.
Yeah. Well, what are some tips you can share then? People should know maybe what should be included in a service call. What are they looking for?
Well, in a basic service call, to me, one of the things I like to do, honestly, if somebody's coming out of my house, I want to see their truck. I want to follow them to their truck. I want to see if stuff is falling out of it when they're going in. It just gives me a kind of an idea of who I'm allowing into their house. But apart from that is just that they're going to treat your house with respect. So when my guys come out to your house, they're going to roll out a red carpet. And that's just the beginning of it. They're going to show you that they absolutely appreciate the honor, I'm trying to think of the word that I'm really looking for here. Just the opportunity to be at your house, because it's a privilege to us. You trusted us with that, and we don't want to take that lightly. So on top of that, when we come in, we're gonna make sure we protect your house. We're gonna ask you a lot of questions, and part of that's because we'd like to know our customers. It's all about a relationship. But in addition to that is we need to know what's important to you and what's going on, so we can actually address all the issues. Anybody can come to your house and fix your heat and AC system. That should be the bare minimum. That's the bar line. If you did nothing else, that should be done properly. But we want to exceed that. We want to go beyond that and make sure that when we leave, you're just going, oh, wow, that was something different. So
absolutely,
that's the goal.
And you make it really easy. There are homeowners out there who don't want to worry about the repairs. They don't want to worry about the service calls. They just want it all handled. And that's why you've got the full battle rattle all-in-one plan. Tell us what that entails.
Yeah, well, that came from just doing that same experience that I described, was sitting down, listening to our customers, pulling them out to the unit, figuring out what was important to them. And this is what we found was important to a large majority of our customers. So we decided to figure out a way to package it all in together. So what it entails is we're going to install the system, we're going to make sure it's right, we're going to maintain that system for 10 years. Because we're maintaining that system for 10 years, we have no problem making sure that all the parts are covered. So everything, all parts, all labor, you will not have to touch your system for 10 years. And the goal in that as well is that that system doesn't break for 10 years, because we're going to be proactive on the maintenance. And instead of just waiting for a part to break, waiting for these bearings to roar or the compressor to be outside of balance or whatever it might be that is causing degradation in the system, we're going to fix the problem ahead of time, but we're not going to charge you nothing for it. So you're not broke down when it's 95 or 20 degrees outside.
Yep. Nothing for them to worry about, and people love that. And they love working with you. They should contact American Veteran by calling the number on screen, 435-0822, or they can visit the website, AmericanVeteranAC.com. Shawn McGraw, thanks so much for being here. We look forward to having you again soon.
I look forward to being here. Take care.